It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Hey, how about ya? It's the Bob and Tom
Sound of lapping up the gravy.
show. I've done nothing all weekend but talk to the lady dog, so I don't know where my voice is.
Did they talk back?
Of course. I'd be crazy if I was talking. Nobody was talking back.
My dog objects to everything I tell her.
Well, yeah.
I'll say, you're loving this. No, I'm not. What?
Let me alone. Leave me alone. Give me some space. Leave me alone. Hi, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Monday.
Coming up, the dog phone.
Before Thanksgiving.
Dog phone.
The bone phone?
No, it does. It's a phone that a scientist has developed to communicate with her dog.
You know, Christy Lee, I think, gave me one of those cameras that you can inject treats to your dogs remotely. You see your dog come over to the camera, and you hit a button on your phone, and it shoots a treat out to them.
Yep.
And then they just sit there for the rest of the day.
And they sit there staring at the camera for the broken-hearted.
Okay, so great idea.
I got you one, Tom.
I'm sure it's in my office in a
I'm
box.
sure it is.
I bet you in it. Can we check on this? I bet you.
Every gift we've ever
it is
purchased.
still in the
I'm
Christmas
full. I'm
wrap.
full. Don't get me anything. I need nothing.
I bet it is.
I already ordered you something. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, I hope it's a wastebasket so I can put the rest of the gifts in it.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. No, I'm sorry. I'm full right now. I've got a lot going on.
I'm full.
I'm full. You have a lot going on, huh?
Oh, God, yeah. Yesterday, 2 hours outside with the Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah? Telling
Wait a
the
minute.
men
Wait.
where to put it there,
Telling
put it
you-
over
yeah,
here.
exactly.
Good for heart recovery.
You weren't doing anything but with the lights, but telling what to. Not that I do any different.
No,
but
I'd had some stuff put up. But the more distant trees, they made a very common mistake. When you're doing lights, remember, the male end, the one you plug in, has to be closest to the plug.
Sure.
well, yeah.
They had put them in backwards, so the male end was really far away. So I went to Home Depot and got myself 200 feet of extension cord.
You know, that's
Sounds
one of
to me
those.
like
that's one of those mistakes you only make once.
Yeah, well,
That sounds like to me a phone call and have them come back and redo it.
I can handle this, I thought. So I went, but then it turned out that all of the outdoor plugs were not working. Then I went into the garage and I kicked the, the GFI, which sort of flamed out. So the electrician will be coming over sometime this week.
You know, I bet there are two terrifying days in the service industry employees' lives around here. Okay. The first one is when they get on some sort of report, they've done something wrong at work. And the other is they're being called to your house to do some work because they know no matter what they do, they're going to do it wrong.
Well, they weren't plugged in. I mean, they're in the tree, but they weren't plugged in.
Yeah.
So, and 200 feet of extension cord later, now when I plugged them in, they blew the circuit. So,
I see.
Haven't you done these every year?
Yeah, it's a long story.
Something like that. Why don't you just
It's a
keep the
long
lights in the
story.
tree and just...
No, the lights are great. It's just that the outdoor plugs are...
Yeah, I got it.
the outdoor plugs are all shorting out. They won't.
All right.
All of them don't work.
Electricians are coming.
Okay.
All the lights in my backyard are dead. They were already all dead, so there's something happened.
Outlets in the backyard dead?
Everyone.
Everything's dead.
Even
Got a fuse box? Check the fuse box?
Yep.
I
That's
know
dead.
there's
It's
no
dead.
fuses, but
dead, yeah.
fuse box is dead.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You checked all of them. None of them are tripped.
I checked everything. I spent
All right.
2 hours out there. I had to wash my shoes, my clothes, my head.
Got the power in the house? Everything fine in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not dead.
Not dead. Everything's fine there.
I already had someone come check it the other day, and they said, yep, they're all dead.
Okay.
Need an electrician.
Correct me if I'm wrong, how long ago did you have a cowl valve placed in your heart? What, a month?
A couple months ago. 2-3 months.
And how long were you outside yesterday?
Several hours.
Check local listings. They've told me, and I don't, adhere to it, but I'm never outside anyway. I'm not supposed to be outside lower than 37 degrees. They actually have told me that.
Really?
So I'm sure it's something similar
I was
to
fine.
you.
Wow.
Your arteries narrow up.
Did you shock yourself
They constrict.
No, it just tripped the GFI.
Hey, welcome Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee over there at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin, the Oxford Gold Group Performance Room.
Hi.
In that rockin' powder blue button-up shirt I like.
I wore it for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that linen?
It's felt.
No
one is near you to be able to
No one wants to. No.
You got that?
No one wants to. Fine.
You got that?
To make that joke work, you have to lean over and go, it must be felt. And
Right.
then they grab
Still gotta
your,
laugh.
they
We can
grab
move
your
on.
boob.
You got that top button opens. It says,
Yeah,
come on
it
in,
does.
ladies.
That is an invitation.
All
Yeah.
right.
How about that?
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Stevens
Anybody
singer.
RSVP lately?
Sidekick chair.
No. Hi, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee at the DoorDash Sports
Ladies
Desk.
love Pat. I see them
Yes.
talking to him
All
after
over me.
shows.
You get your back fixed, you'll be 100%. You'll be out there.
Even my granddaughter loves you.
LLP. Ladies love Pat.
Now you're going to be getting you're getting a little bit of back surgery coming up early December. Is that correct?
Yeah, the earliest, December 1st.
I get to go with him. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be his +1.
You're going to hate me after that day.
Oh, my God. Are they paying you for that? Is that
no,
your job
I offered
description?
Tom is a little Pat's a little nervous, and
What? I hadn't heard.
yeah, and he just wanted somebody to go and be there, and I'm gonna sit and wait, and if he dies, I'm gonna call you guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm off. I don't really answer the phone. Text me. I very rarely answer the phone.
I'll start a group text, tell you guys he made it. And,
Oh, boy.
Now, are you going to get some photos of him from the back? With
No.
oh yeah,
really
we're gonna get
designed
lots of pictures.
hospital gowns.
Oh,
designed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what your job description's like, Jess, but that's over and above.
I know, but Pat's my friend.
They're
and-
besties.
Yeah.
You're going to heaven for doing that.
Pat Godwin's bare ass in a hospital gown. I
Or
don't
she
know.
could catch a glimpse of
Jess,
my man.
I
You
have
never
to
know.
pee-pee.
No.
Guide me.
Guide me.
No, I know. My experience post surgery was I couldn't even find it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. It likes to stay tucked up, doesn't it?
Oh, your body just
Something about that. Yeah.
They do the
Even
full
that
turtle.
massive
Really?
hog of yours, you couldn't find it?
They turtle that
It
baby.
goes inside.
Wow. That's
He had a team of men who had to roll it up like a baseball field tarp.
hard to believe.
We got a special surprise coming up in a few minutes. I'm very excited about that. Oh, I was going to say, can you get that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Donnie, how are you, sir?
I'm been better, Pat. I'd much rather be where you're headed than where I am right now.
Why? Where are
What's
you?
going on?
I'm in a doghouse with my mom, Phyllis. So she's got Black Friday all mapped out, and we've been arguing about it. She thinks we can hit 2 Walmarts simultaneous on Black Friday. But for that to happen, we need my Aunt Putty to step up.
Mm-hmm.
And her hover-round is back in the shop. Well, my Uncle Sonny tried to weld a snowplow to the front of it, and the whole transmission's out now, so we're probably just going to have to stick with ground troops. You know, every year my mom Phyllis, she camps out for Black Friday. I don't know if I told you guys
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that.
Well, she claims, Christy, she was built for it because she used to take me when I was just an infant baby, and she'd camp out for concert tickets.
Oh, really?
Apparently, my first steps as a baby, right in front of the wheel call window when she was waiting on tickets from Ronnie James Diaz. I swear to God. Then, a few years later, I was like 5 or 6, I remember camping out in the car while she went into some radio station and somehow scored backstage passes for Journey that year. I guess you could say it's in our blood. So, I got to make sure, the camping supplies are up to snuff. Like, we got the tent, but I've been using the tent to tarp my boat. So what gives? I mean, it's a tug of war I've been trying to avoid. And think about it. If I'm at Walmart with her, then I ain't buying my boat in case somebody makes an offer on the biggest shopping day of the year.
That's
Right,
true.
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had people camping outside on my curb hoping to make an offer Black Friday. But instead, I'll be stuck at Wally World watching her waste our propane torch on her Virginia Slims again. Actually, they ain't even real Virginia Slims. I think the brand she switched to is called More.
Yeah.
They're like the long brown skinny heaters.
Oh.
It drives me nuts. She'll smoke a half one and put it out. They'll be piled up in her spitter cap, and she'll make that face and
my
say,
God.
yeah, I got it left over to make a gingerbread house. So, keep me in your prayers. I got to.
That'd be lovely. Gingerbread house made out of half-smoked cigarettes.
Gosh.
The house house is empty, right?
The house is empty, and they're going to have to sell it. The signs are up, and they cleaned her out, and they moved the boat. I'm so excited they moved the boat, but
That was a Donnie Baker grade boat.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sad,
Sitting in the driveway.
It's right there.
I see.
But some guy suggested that I need to get a basketball hoop, first of all, which I need to anyway. You know, get out there.
Sure.
Shoot
Just
the
like
rock.
Clooney. Yeah.
Get back there, shoot the rock. And I'd hang a harvested deer from my basketball hoop.
Put lights on it at the Christmas season.
Got to make sure that basketball
look, dead
goal has
Prancer.
enough cinder blocks.
That's true. That's true. Well, if I got a basketball goal, I'd mount that baby with cement.
Oh, you do it the right way.
somebody's
Yeah.
got money. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You wouldn't just sandbag it.
That's right.
That's the voice of comedian Brent Terhune. Hey, Brent.
Hello.
Married man, married guy. You got married just a couple years back.
A couple years back, yeah.
Everything's good there, you said?
All good. Yeah, we got some sleep problems.
Like what?
Yeah, she my wife, she can't fall asleep. She sleeps with a weighted blanket.
Oh, okay.
It makes me feel like I'm training for a future nap. I like that thing. And then she listens to ASMR. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
ASMR?
Right.
People are whispering. It's like Bob Ross painting. Remember, he's like, we're gonna paint some happy trees, and the canvas is all scratchy. But my wife listens to this lady. She's got 5-inch fingernails on YouTube, and she's all clacking on a keyboard.
Wow.
And then she'll just be like, "We're gonna eat a big pickle," all crunching in your ear. So
Yeah, people find that very relaxing.
Really?
it is,
That's
yeah.
so bizarre.
And you find
That
it
is
relaxing
bizarre.
too.
I do, yeah. It's just not my normal routine, but I've never been more relaxed listening to Bob Ross paint or eat a big pickle.
No, when she hears that eat a big pickle, does anything transpire?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Tom. I don't have to tell you.
Sure. Wow.
there you go.
Eat the big pickle. I got the party stick for you right here. Now,
How'd you know that's what I call it?
So here's a new idea for me to carry on for my prospective neighbors. Chick needs to get a half dozen large dog houses.
Oh, that's funny.
Put them around the yard, complete with circuits, tent pegs, and log chains leading inside the dog house openings. Then paint names above the door like Brutus and Vlad. And I don't have to get the dogs, just the houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to move next door to me.
What about chickens? Get some
I
roosters?
could get some chicken. I have
Yeah.
one. Some
I
chicken,
bet that would
chicken
work.
eggs.
I bet that would too.
And dear Chick, hey dipweeds, I have the best neighbors ever. I live next to a cemetery.
Quiet.
Although we are screwed if there's a zombie apocalypse, but still, we love you guys here in Columbus, Ohio. Well, hi, Mitchell. Thank you very much. That was Mitchell. A damn Mitchell.
Now,
Emailed me.
we do have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk, known as the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. What's happening?
With a graveyard story.
Oh,
The head of a headless graveyard statue has mysteriously reappeared after 2 decades.
2 decades.
Yes, according to the CBC, that would be the Canadian Broadcast Corporation, the century-old Italian marble statue of a young woman in Grays Island Cemetery in Hillsborough lost her head in the 1990s. Kathleen Wallace, a relation of the girl statue, had been erected in the memory of 1930s, said she and her sister tried to locate it with the help of Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And they even offered
Get
a
erected and
reward.
mounted in the same store.
wow.
Hey, this is about this. Some poor girl dies and they do this statue of
I know,
her.
but
And
erected
then
and,
her head's
mounted.
gone. Years went by, and the head never surfaced until last week when it reappeared beside the statue. The face is chipped, the nose damaged, and the eyes have been stained with red coloring. A descendant of the family who built the statue has offered to restore it, with efforts expected to start in the spring.
Who cares about this?
As to how the statue's head returned,
This is right up your alley, Josh.
Wallace says it remains a mystery. Somebody maybe had a guilty conscience and returned it.
They stole the head off of a statue in a cemetery. It's like grave robbing.
Hardly.
I would think that.
Bart Simpson did that 30 years ago.
Yeah, defacing property.
Yeah, Jebediah Springfield stole the head, right?
That's
Yeah.
probably 20 years means they were teenagers and now they're adult enough to be like, I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Yeah.
They found it in the
And
basement.
Josh, I mean, mystery head is probably something you have in your porn collection.
Well, it's very good. I was disappointed when I found out the butler did it. Not only is it hack, he was not my type.
You wanted the maid to have done it, right?
That's right. Yes.
I bet he puts the butt in butler. To get back to your story.
Yes.
Wow. Well, so there's hope for the Venus de Milo.
Yeah.
Sure.
Here's your arms.
Those arms may show up.
Somebody has a guilty conscience after all these years.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's all. Well, speaking of death,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Please continue. Yeah.
today's November 22nd,
Right.
1963, of course. It was a Friday and a very terrible day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Lee Harvey Oswald shot JFK.
No, we don't know who shot him.
That's right.
We
He
do
acted-
know.
Do you remember where you were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
My
delivered.
dad's left nut.
I delivered papers that day.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you keep one?
I did. I had one until a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was in kindergarten.
I do have one in my office. That
Thanks for
someone sent
asking.
me.
Okay.
Wow. You were in kindergarten?
I was in kindergarten.
Now, did they stop kindergarten and go, hey, kids?
Yep, they sent us home.
What? Oh, okay. They
Sure
sent you
did.
home. I
They
see.
sent me home, yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't tell us.
That
My
must
mom
have
was
been-
ironing, watching television. I remember I was a little baby, like
Yeah.
toddler.
Well,
You don't.
I do remember.
we mentioned earlier the fact that, among other things, this didn't just kill a great president; it killed the career of comedian Von Meter,
Uh-huh.
who had a very famous recording about.
Killing our radio show.
I've never asked you this before, but what would you like me to do so you stop talking about Von Meter?
No
Is there
joke.
anything I can do?
I think it became relevant again recently.
I don't-
with when Frank Caliendo's career was put on pause because of the
Will you stop saying his name? He'll show up.
the demise of John Gruden.
That's just like a comedian for somebody. The president gets shot and he's like, "That's my bit. That was the whole thing." Just to be mad, make it about him. Yeah.
Now, Pat, I understand you have a tribute.
There once was a man named Von Meter who did a great JFK. His impression of Kennedy was flawless, everyone would say. Then one day the crowds dried up. No one bought Von Meter LPs. That was November 22nd, 1963. Where were you the day they shot JFK? Von Meter watched his career just up and fade away. I used to do a Bill Cosby impression and a hell of a Michael Jackson. I'd close with an R. Kelly song before they had all the facts in. I can't do those things anymore. It wouldn't be PC. I feel like Von Meter did in 1963. Where were you the day they shot JFK? A bad day for Von Meter, but a good one for LBJ.
Thank you very much, Pat. A nice, touching tribute. Heartfelt. Sad. Have you ever been to Dealey Plaza, Christy?
I have not.
You should go.
So next time I'm in
It's
Dallas.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And it's an easy shot. Anybody could have done it.
Yeah, maybe once, but not 3 times.
Not 3 times that quickly with
Even a rudimentary look at
an
physics
old
would-
Italian bolt-action rifle. There's no way.
Never.
Well,
many witnesses.
they've had more than 100 people with the same training as in the RFLs. They were all capable of doing it.
No,
The
they
problem that in the book
You're
that
just
you're reading,
grabbing facts.
they forget about that.
No.
The first shot doesn't count. You see,
Living in a fool's paradise.
that you don't start at whatever it is, 5.6 seconds, because boom, there's 1, 2. So it's only.
Also, they have to fudge the numbers to make it fit their narrative. I got you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Ace Cosby chomping at the bit with that Omaha Steaks joke of the day.
Oh, yeah, we haven't gone to that.
Champion.
I haven't heard of it yet. Hi, Jess Hooker.
Hi.
That's one of those things. Champing at the bit. It's like buck naked or
No, it's not. It's buck naked. Yeah.
but some
Or butt naked.
People who say butt are incorrect.
like when you say normalcy.
I don't actually say normal.
I say
the sign of being an
normalcy.
idiot.
Lester says normalcy. If it's good enough for Lester, it's good enough for me.
Lester's wrong.
It's one of those things that it's been used so much that now it's accepted.
That's exactly right. In
Yes.
dictionaries, it is
Yeah.
acceptable.
But it just shows you have no class or style.
Okay.
The benefits of an inferior
Lester
education.
plays the bass.
He has a giant forehead, doesn't he?
Oh, he really
And that's
did.
coming from me.
It's like a 5 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm looking over to my right. And Christy's giving some kind of
I'm scratching his
back
back.
fat massage.
Not
to
a back
Josh.
fat massage.
Just disgusting.
Scratching
I
Josh's
didn't
back.
enter the Papa Zit.
I have never heard you
Well, you
just
Papa
flat out
Hemingway and
insult
the
someone.
lesser author, Papa Zit.
Oh my goodness.
You insult him just right. You don't even care anymore.
No, I look over there and
A
she's
fat back massage.
I was scratching his back.
Yes, I had a an itch that I couldn't reach.
Yes.
So she was kind enough to get it for me.
But Josh likes to get his back scratched by the ladies in the office.
I love it. I would pay good money for it.
HR's seen him about
I'm going to
it.
go grab your reaching stick.
From the men's room, so that I can wipe myself.
Jesus.
I couldn't possibly wipe myself.
Look at him turning red.
You know what? I can't argue with that because you're so happy.
Exactly. It's hard to look at.
It's hard.
How can I get mad?
He's so full of joy.
Is that a real thing? Do people have those?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, if you're a sumo wrestler, yeah.
No, if you're a sumo wrestler, you have a person.
Yeah, and the sumo wrestlers, the interns have to do that.
What you do is you cut a finger.
We used to do that here, but then
you cut a finger. You cut a broomstick, and then you cut a rubber finger out of a rubber glove, and you put it on the end of it so you have traction. And then you
don't listen to him. You know better.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a palate cleanser.
Look it up.
All right, here we go.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, why did the turkey bring a microphone to dinner?
I don't know why.
He was ready for a roast.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Okay, listen to that.
Very nice.
Just a vacuum of nothing.
Timely? Cute?
Sure.
It's a theme week, Josh.
Neither of you made any noise.
I did.
I didn't want to interfere
Well, when
with
aren't
his,
you?
I didn't want to interfere with his timing by spoiling it by laughing.
I see.
See, Brent, that's how it's done.
And that's how, you know what? I get those same polite audiences at my shows.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the same.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.